Why is your camera not on?
Oh my god, I have to show my face.
Oh man, better off maybe leaving.
There you go.
Hold on. It's too bright in here.
He's got.
Anyway.
He needs the shadows to hit him from a certain angle.
The lighting's not right.
The lighting's not right, yo.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Realmhattan Project. As you can see, we got some new faces here. So, had to make some changes. You know, Joe and Gort weren't working out, so they got the boot. And now Wolf was supposed to be here tonight, but he's not feeling well. So, feel better, Wolf. And now we are going to I'm replacing Joe and Gort with some very old but very familiar faces.
Dude,
welcome, Dom. Right? And for those of you who have not seen this man's face in God knows forever, welcome back into John Attic.
Yo, good to be here.
So
I thought this was my welcome back show.
Dom, nobody gives a shit about you. Nobody gives a shit about you, Dom. But seriously,
sure.
Dom, how's your week, man?
It was good. It's good. Busy.
Actually, nobody cares. Dave, so how was your week, man?
Yeah.
That's so fucked up. My week, man, I don't really got much to talk about. Honestly, I don't do much with myself anymore, so we can go through that later. But I don't have much of a life. All I do is wake up, suck down a bunch of medication, and then I'm in for the work day. After the work day, hang out with the family, and that's about it. It's a boring life I've been living lately, so I got to get back into the social network and talking to humans again and getting out of the shadows and shit. So.
And you chose our show. To come back. I'm honored. All five people that are watching. Our entire live cast is right now at TFCon for the weekend. So.
They're the ones watching right now.
They're the ones who always watch the show live, and they're all at TFCon this weekend. So, Dom, seriously, how's your week been?
It's good. Busy. I tried, I actually interviewed for a promotion this week, so I'm a little excited about that. Hopefully, it turns out the best. If not, it doesn't matter. I got no reason to leave my current position. It was just an opportunity, so I just jumped on it.
Ooh, that's good shit, man.
Yeah,
I mean, even the fact that you interviewed, at least it shows that.
Oh, dude, I haven't interviewed for like 8 years, and it's like I was so rusty. Like I couldn't And the funny thing is that like our company has like a certain interviewing structure, but like I guess over the years they kind of like got away from it, and they just they don't apply it anymore. So when I was getting interviewed, they they're like, oh, we used to do this, but now we're you don't have to answer it that way and use that structure. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm like, works for me. So.
They just want to see how you are as a person.
Oh yeah, I'm a horrible person, so I'm probably not going to get the job.
Yeah, they wanted to see how English school worked out for you.
It's a different unit or whatever division.
Different company, same VP. Like I'll be reporting to the same VP, but it's still in utility finance group. So it's just another manager reporting to another director, doing just a long range planning and stuff like that. So where I'm currently in regulatory, so it's totally different, and it's stuff like I've learned in the past. So like I do have experience in it. So hopefully.
You made that decision to interview, or did they bring that opportunity?
I did. Yeah, one of my old directors came up to me. I guess they had like a team meeting with all the directors and the VP, and he's like I guess they mentioned that they were going to post the job, and he kind of like who'd be good for that, and he mentioned my name, and then he came over he came over to me asking me hey, you might be they're posting up this job, you might want to be putting in for it, and I said sure, no problem. And I took a look at it, and I was like, you know what? I'll do it. It's a good promotion, so. And it's
good shit, dude. I
mean,
you never know. I hope you get it.
Yeah,
so I can borrow more money from you. Good.
No. We've had these.
The Bank of Brasso is closed.
We've had these conversations before, Dom. Like you were just very comfortable where you were. You didn't want to move up.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see you just trying to get out of that comfort zone.
Yeah. And it's like I told myself I would only jump to a promotion if it's a job that I'm aware of and like I know I have confidence of doing and I know I can do it well. So like I took a chance with this job that I currently have. Like I had no idea of, like what this job entailed, and they took a chance on me, and at the end of the day, that I've learned a lot, and I wish I could have that opportunity earlier and maybe get promoted like a little bit later earlier in my career, but because I've been in this position for probably 10 years now. So I've been with the company for 23 years. Can't even fucking hold.
Shows loyalty.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I tell that to people like at work, they're like, 23 years? You've been here 23 years? I'm like, yeah.
And
you're still in your 40s.
Yeah.
And you're only in your 40s.
Oh yeah, you're still at this position? You fucking loser. You're not a manager yet? Damn.
Nope.
Nah, it's been good. Like a big portion of me likes my current position because it the work life balance is really good. So taking that next step to a manager, you're asking yourself for more work and more responsibility, and it's really worth the increase that they're going to give you, to put yourself through that, that next, that next step. So
you mentioned the flexibility. Would you have to be in the office every day for that job?
Same flexibility. Yeah, it was only once 6 days a month. So it's what I'm currently doing. So yeah,
it's a no-brainer.
It's a remote job. So they listed as such, and the requirements is 6 days a month. So which is fine. Like
that's less than me.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm sure it's 2 days a week. So it's like 8 days a month. That's like 8 days a month.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to increase over the in the near future, but I'll take it for now.
But is your company closed for election day?
They give us they let us out to go, if we want to come, do in the morning, we come in late, they let us time to do it. Like it's a paid time. So if you want to go out in the morning and come in late to work or go at the end of the day, you can do. Like they don't care. Like, they don't, it's not like official, but like, it's just known that like, if you want to go out and vote and take the, whatever, 2 hours, 3 hours, that's going to take you to do it. They let you.
Yeah, it's a paid day off for me.
Is it?
Oh. Whole day. Paid.
That's nice. So you're off the whole day.
Oh, I am off.
You don't have to even go in. Okay.
Don't have to go in. Don't have to sign in. Nope.
That's nice.
And we were told to take Wednesday and work from home as a mental health day. Have to work, but I don't have to go into the office. So
Dave, this guy with mental health days. I swear to God. What kind of company looking for?
Hey, I need them.
It's like
imagine if I didn't have them.
It's fucking.
Imagine what I'd be like.
Unlimited days off as well.
I bet you they got naps. Like you take naps, like at 1
o'clock. No, I do not take naps.
Go to like a couch and fall asleep for a little bit.
Only they do have a meditation room though.
Meditation room, that's good. Have like.
But I can't even tell you what floor it's on.
Good, well.
That's not something I need to experience or start getting into.
There's no sex in the meditation room.
Listen, my ass would be in that meditation room after I go outside for 5 minutes.
Yeah, you'd be doing some heavy meditating.
That's right.
Where's he? I don't know. Just follow the snore and you'll find him sooner or later.
As you open the door and the big cloud of smoke comes out.
Oh, no.
You're next. Enjoy.
Yo, Eric, have you ever fell asleep on the show?
On the show?
On your show, yeah.
Live? No.
And a hangout?
No, I don't usually fall asleep. I don't. Maybe once falling asleep when I hang out. My name's not Scott.
Only when you hang out with me and Don. You
it's only in the car.
Like
it's only in the car. It's only in the car.
Not true.
Dude,
you fell asleep right behind me last time we were here too. You weren't even stoned like me and him.
That's right.
I remember. I don't think I fell asleep.
Yeah, you did.
No, Don, we thought you died.
Yeah, I know.
He did for a minute. That's right. He did for a minute.
Like you weren't even moving.
As I cried while you ripped sealed Granavere box like a 3-year-old, like opening up a fucking cereal box.
That wasn't the last time you were here, though.
No.
Yeah.
But that was the last time I was there that I almost died.
Yeah. We almost gave Dom a heart attack on the show one time, like last year, Dave. We had Dom on. I had purchased a knockoff G1 Grimlock,
Mhm. Oh, and you pretended to open it?
and I just ripped it open in front of Dom. He almost had a heart attack.
It's downloaded.
Oh, look at you.
It's downloaded, guys. Okay.
How did you manage this? What did you upgrade your internet speed?
Yeah, what do you got? You feeding
Did you,
that
or did you finally hardwire it?
No, I didn't. I never hardwired it. I think I might have upgraded it though since the last we played. I think I might have.
Pre-COVID, it would have taken you 2 days to download that game.
I know. That's why I said let me do it now. Maybe it would be done by the time we're done. But that shit's like 10 minutes, not even.
Pigeon.
There you go. I hope you downloaded the right thing.
Yeah. It's Fortnite. You downloaded
Fortnite. Fortnite and Black Ops are not the same, Dom. Not the same, Dave.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with Dave. Dave, so it's been a while, right? What have you been up to, man? How are you doing? I know. We're a lot of people have been asking me about you and how you've been for a while. So what
I'm playing with some nunchucks. Well, I mean, you guys know for the most part, but for anybody listening that wants to know, I had a kidney transplant in 2022, towards the end of 2022, and I've been basically trying to adjust to that since. When I say adjust, I've had complications in between with some biopsies that needed to get done and so forth, and some not great news with the kidney trying to reject and stuff. So I've been in and out the hospital for like, I don't know, the last few months. I've spent more time in the hospital than I have out anywhere else aside from maybe the barbershop in my house. So, the treatments were a little rough, I'll be honest. So I kind of took like a little mental break from life, from everything for a while. So, it wasn't intentional. Like I wasn't trying to be like that, but when you're going through shit, that's the way I cope. I have to be in a dark corner and deal with it. But things are hopefully on the rise. I had some good results so far. I mean, I still don't know if I need more of those treatments, those rough treatments. But I will say that when you do feel like this, when you're down and you're sick and you can't really control what's going on, right? It takes a lot on, takes a lot on you, not just mentally, physically, but just in all aspects. Like, your family feels it, the people around you, even work. It's like it's all intertwined, and it's hard. It's hard to kind of manage it all at the same time and try to deal with your feelings while other people might be feeling something else. So but at the same time you learn and you grow, and I think I've become a stronger person, like internally. The fears that I used to have going to do these procedures and operations and so forth, like I'm kind of numb to it now, and I'm just like, I got to do what I got to do for my kid, my wife, you know what I mean? I got to be there for them. And that's basically it, man. I got to just keep pushing forward. I have no other way to go. When I do get in a rut and I get depressed, it doesn't do me any good. It just makes things worse. So, I've learned to try to stay positive and, keep it moving. It's like, tell me what I got to do. Tell me what I got to swallow. Tell me what I got to inject. I'll do it. You know what I mean? Like, I was quick to do drugs growing up, right? So, I might as well take something that's good for me now, I guess. But, we'll see. We'll see what happens from here.
Well, glad you're here, man.
Yeah.
Me too.
I know it's been a rough road for you, but anyway,
keep up the good fight.
On a brighter note.
Oh, hold on! You don't have that thing that they do?
No,
I can't do that. That's the other Puerto Rican guy. That's right.
Yeah.
Come on, you're messing up his hosting abilities.
Look, I don't host. Wolf does the hosting, but he's not here tonight.
Oh, see, that's why I gotta get
Yeah,
it.
I don't host. I
Wolf.
don't host. I don't host. And if we need a backup, I make Gord do it. I don't like hosting. But anyway, Dom, me and we were talking a little bit a while ago about your lack of enthusiasm to get things done, right?
Yeah, yeah. My
You
my
know,
my collecting habits have altered ever since COVID. So it's like I remember, like we were talking about how I can keep, like back in the day, I would have no problem in pre-ordering stuff and buying stuff when it drops. But now that I don't do that, and I play the long game on a lot of things, it's like it's hard to keep track of what the hell I have sometimes. So it's like, wait, what am I? What did I buy that? Or so it's like I find myself like going back to my pre-order like orders and like back to things that I'm playing the long game on and see whether they're on sale, and then you play that, sometimes you play too long and then now it's all sold out and you're trying to find it on the secondary market, and the prices are doubled, and it's so much fun. So I just feel like ever since COVID, I just did, and like not driving into work. That's kind of like the whole, like how I just love toy hunting, because I would do it before work sometimes or after work, especially after work, and then like hit a couple spots before I go home. But now, like when I only go, I just started going in once, like 6 times a month, starting this past September. So it was like I never went into the job site for like months on end. So like doing toy hunting during the week was never like, I never did it. Like, it was obsolete to the point where I would just wait for the weekends to come and do it. Because once you're in a house and you sign off at work, it's like the only thing I wanted to do is just say, sit down, watch a show, watch a movie, take a nap, and, order dinner. But like, it's kind of weird.
You bring up something though. I want to ask you, like, so you say you're playing the waiting game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it because of lack of interest, or just because
No, just a lack of
you're too spread across?
Yeah,
it's
just too much. Like at the end, like it's like I feel like I need to assess some of the lines I'm in and collecting, and whether I want to deal have it like. And the funny thing is, it's to the point where like Mondo is dropping things like crazy.
Oh God.
Yeah, like they've been crazy, like and it's like they were pushing out like maybe 3 figures a year back in the when they started. So it was more manageable, but now they drop at least close to like 12 to probably 15 figures a year.
And they're more expensive than they used to be.
And they're climbing up, because remember, Mezco's used to be like, Mondo's used to be like about 169,
165,
yeah.
And what so are they, like 220
now? 230, 250, yeah, the 230
wow.
to 250s, depending on if it's a deluxe character. Like, it was nice to see that the Venom was like 230. I thought that thing was going to be like close to 300, but
the what?
They did a Venom. They did like
so you're not talking He-Man. You're talking.
No, I'm talking other lines that they're doing. Yeah, I mean.
Oh wow, you do that now.
So I do the Batman for Mondo, and I do the He-Man, and I do the X-Men, and then now I'm doing the Spider-Man. And I did go in on the Thundercats. So.
Holy shit.
So let me ask you a question.
You better get that job.
I'll use Motu as an example. I know you got Origins. You went in on Origins. You have your Mattel Club Grayskull Filmation, old school.
That old.
You have those. Now you got the 112 scale Mondo.
Yeah, like,
do you need all 3 version lines? I mean,
I
know you did Super 7 Thundercats, and now you're talking Mondo Thundercats and Batman the Animated Series and I know you did all the animated Marvel Legends for Spider-Man, and now you're doing them for Mondo. Like,
like my representation of one. So like if you just take Motu, like I have a lot of like from each scale I have a representation, like whether it's the OG origin line to the your Filmation line, and then also like now I'm doing the Mondo line. So it's like for every scale I have a representation. You can ask yourself like well, can you just stick with one scale and have just one representation at that level? And and like the funny thing about it is like I just think each line like just gives it like it has a special feeling, effect. Like I can't, like, I would never get rid of like thank God they did their origins, because I'm enjoying that so much, because it's like it's like your childhood toys, but a little bit better. They upgraded a little bit. But then the Mondo, I think the Mondo for me, it's just like works of art. Like it's like me buying a painting, and they're not toys there that I'm gonna mess around with much. Just like a hot toy, you throw it up on the shelf, and just look at it, because it's just a piece of art, like a statue. So it's um, I don't think a lot of people, like, if I was in for toy photography, like, those photography photos that Mondo does with some of their toy, like when they pitch out a figure, it's amazing. Mm-hmm. So it's like I can see toy photographers enjoying that type aspect of it, but to me, it's just going to be like a hot toy. And it's funny because it's like this. What is that new studio that's collaborating with Hot Toys? It's like Hondo Studios. And they're doing a whole X-Men line, which is like and they're doing even Spider-Man. So it's like interesting that they're doing like a lower quality, but doing those 97 X-Men figures and stuff like that. So that's kind of, I haven't jumped into that, which I think I might, like, yeah. But like, I don't think I will. I like what Mondo's doing. I like their exclusivity on some of the stuff. They're like a Mezco kind of feel to a 12-inch, to a 12-inch figure. So,
gotcha. And not to make fun of you, but do you think part of your lack of enthusiasm is the fact that you also don't open this stuff yet?
No. I think and it's not. I don't think it's a lack of enthusiasm. I just think it's just a lack of there's so much out there. I don't have the fun. I can't. I don't have the like the funds to keep up with it. So I have to play the long game on stuff and kind of spread my cash flow evenly.
So Dom, right? I'm not gonna get on you for not opening your stuff, because there's a lot of stuff I haven't opened in a while now. So I kind of get it. I mean, literally, I'm looking around me. There's boxes full of stuff I haven't opened.
Yeah. Everybody, boxes, I love how people talk about sealed collectors, but like when you're in this game, it's so much stuff coming out. You're going to find yourself a pile of stuff that you haven't opened up.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not really a sealed collector, though. Like, you have plans to open. That's why I'm asking, like, because you haven't been able to yet. It's like,
But I will say the other part of it, is just that dopamine that you get from purchasing.
Yes, the acquiring,
because
of course,
I found myself in a hole, like, outside of toy collecting. I'm still buying toys here and there, not as frequently. Basically, I'm just keeping up. But sneakers, like, I fucking buy 2 pairs of sneakers a week for the last like 5 months. Like, it's ridiculous, and it's just about the acquirement. It's not so much like I'm gonna wear them as soon as I get them, or I need them that bad. It's like, I gotta get them. It's a fucking deal. You know what I mean?
Like even in the sneaker collecting game, it's like you see all these people with like thousands and thousands of sneakers. Like, do you think they wear all of them? No. Like, they eventually do, but they're not wearing like, you're not wearing that sneaker like you would typically wear, like if you had one that's on your feet 24/7 and you're wearing it constantly, like, and that's your main sneaker, like we were kids. Like in collecting sneakers, it's more of a fact that you have them and you're acquiring them, and if you choose to wear it that day, if you do or not, it's at least you just know that you have it and you acquired it. And you could say that I have these Jordans, I have these like rare Jordans, I have this, I have that, and it's like it's just a collecting thing for yourself to say, this is what I have, this is what I've acquired, and you have, there's enjoyment in that.
Yeah. So he says, I have so much I haven't opened. I resell more than I open and enjoy, right? So I wish I could be that way. Like, I'm such a lazy fuck. I have stuff that I don't want or don't need, you know what I mean? But I won't sell it because I just don't want to deal with the hassle, you know? And it sucks because, like, I could be potentially losing out. Like, there's some stuff here that I could have sold 6 months ago for a good, a pretty penny, and now it's worth shit because they came out with 3 other versions in those 6 months. So who needs this shit now, right?
Exactly.
But
Yeah, but it's a
I'm
cycle. It's always a cycle. And at the end of the day, it might that item that nobody wants now, it'll be desirable in a couple of years. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it's so hard to predict what goes up in
It's
price, what's
crazy.
not. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, isn't that the Egon, the Plasma Series Ghostbusters is perfect. Those things were clearancing everywhere. No
Yep.
one wanted them, and now I think that Egon is like over $100
Yep.
why? Because they need it to fit something
because
else.
Afterlife came out.
The afterlife. Yeah.
I think because Afterlife came out,
Mhm.
and now you have a Ghostbuster HasLab coming out.
With the Ecto One coming out. Yeah.
Yep.
You can
So
even
you
say it
never
for those.
know.
You can even say that for those. For the new Sentinels that are coming out. Because now people are more like if they never got the HasLab Sentinel and you want your Mega Sentinel or whatever, and
Mhm.
now you got those little Sentinels and now you can get that one Sentinel that can do that. I'm sure the popularity of that HasLab Sentinel is going to go up.
Yeah, and those
Where's
who want
Bramman when
us.
you need him?
Yeah, yeah.
Doesn't he have like 5 of them?
He did.
I
I
think
think he's down a couple. I think he's down
he's
last two
finally
or
moved them all.
yeah, yeah.
He made
Oh,
some trades with his local comic book shop, I believe.
I know it's been a
Also,
while.
so
I don't know. Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, I think he's finally moved them. Um,
Yeah, I've collected over. Like I've gone. I've been into this game so long, and I've just like collecting sneakers. You buy one to wear and one to stock. Type of thing. I took. I have that same attitude with toys. I've double upped on toys. I triple up on toys on some toys, especially Transformers, since that was what I started with. So there's a lot of stuff that I could sell that I don't need because I have extras of, and I know a lot of collectors are in that same game and like same situation. So it's like just now, getting the amount of effort to do that and sell is like it's definitely I got that lazy bone in my body too, Dave. I don't fucking want to do it.
Yeah,
garage sale time.
but you have
Yeah.
a decent sell record.
Oh yeah,
When
yeah, yeah. On eBay, yeah.
when's the
On
last
eBay.
time I sold anything? You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean? Like
exactly, exactly. Which I did,
NJCC 2019. Like
and that's the funny thing is that like I've done shows. Like I was a big show like, dealer and going to shows and dealing in shows and stuff. But like I took a break from that for a while, and I think since COVID, I like the last show. Like no, I did the first show I ever did by myself at a RetroCon, and I picked RetroCon because I know the foot traffic is great at that show, and there's a big turnout always at that show. So I was like, you know what, if I'm going to spend some money on a table, and spend the effort to put everything in my fucking car and go and do a show, that would be the show I do. And
Did
that's
you do
what
well?
yeah, it did very well. Like, it was a great show. And I feel like, if I had to do it again next year, that'd be the show that I'll do.
You should
I,
get a
I would
table
love to
at.
go do a TF Con. Like I wish I was there in Baltimore, but like, I just, with the amount of effort that it would take for me to do that and pack the car and set up and do it all by myself. It's like, do I really want to do that? And all of a sudden, I'm sure at a show like a Transformer dedicated show with all the Transformer old stock that I have that I can get rid of, I'm sure I'll do great. But the thing is that, it's just the amount of effort to do it. It's just
20%.
getting,
I got you. What's up?
yeah. Yeah,
I
20%.
told him 10. I told him 10.
Hey, look, bro. I'm sorry you work for so cheap, but
It ain't that. I know how much he got, so 10% is more than enough.
you
10%
got to
is
shoot
more than
higher,
enough.
bro. He might have
10%
said yes
is
to
more than
20.
enough. 10% is more than enough.
Come to think of it though, like Dom just said, he brought up TFCon. Everybody's there right now.
Mm-hmm.
If we were going, we'd probably be right now, like
Yeah.
either doing this or on the way there, or fighting in our hotel room or something at this point too. So it's funny that we're together tonight. I didn't realize when you mentioned Friday that it was the same weekend. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I did mention, they're gonna be a TFCon. I need some guests.
You did, but I didn't comprehend, where they were going. You just said that, they weren't going to be there. But anyway, it's good that we're here. You know what I'm saying? Because like, we're the crew, right? We're usually fighting in the car on the way there, right? You're sleeping. I'm telling him to drive faster.
Yeah.
This is, with the two of you, this is how it started. You picked me up, Dave, to go to that first show. Met Dom. Didn't care for Dom the first day I met him. Just- I've told her this before. There was something about I thought he was
Yeah.
A scammer.
arrogant, arrogant, arrogant,
Arrogant.
arrogant, arrogant.
Arrogant.
I think maybe that was the word. I think that
Arrogant,
was the word.
really?
Like I don't know.
Puffed
Yeah,
up.
I felt
Yeah.
like he felt like he was above everybody.
Yeah. My nose up.
Yeah.
Look at you peons.
And now, here we are, 6 years later.
Is
Yeah.
it only 6? Really?
Well, yeah, for me, I haven't been. Yeah, 20.
You sure?
Whatever that movie. I always have to go back and look up
I want to say it
the
was
last
2020.
night.
I was 2017. I want to say it was 2017.
Let's see.
So that would make it 7 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Whenever that last night movie came out, because remember we all went to see it.
Yeah.
2017. Yep. That's
there you go.
Yep. That's where I first met you and Dave and Gary and Brink.
That's the first time I met
Dust.
Gary too. The same day.
Yeah, it was both our first
Yeah.
meetups. Me and Gary. It was our first meetup with the Realm. I have not been collecting nowhere near as long as you guys have, so I was still new to all this. And here we are, the three of us again, right?
Yeah.
I met Dom at my second in JCC, the second one I went to. And I think we fell in love, right across the table, Dom.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
You knew, right?
It's like,
I wasn't going nowhere after that.
This is going to be a friend. This is going to be a friend for life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the same way though, Eric. Like the first time I met him, he was.
I think the first time
I would call it standoffish.
Maybe that's a good word, being that standoffish as he was compared to how nice everybody else was.
Right.
But
I got to him pretty easily.
I'm a shy bear.
Yeah. And now he's like a piece of furniture in my house. He's like
there you go. There you go. What was I say? Yeah, I think the first time we met, Dave, it was like our first time. I think, was that your first time, like meeting up with the Realm?
No, it was my second time.
That was my first time. Yeah.
I met them. I met them in April of 2016, and then that was the second show, the fall show or summer show or some shit.
Yeah.
That I met you at.
The funny thing is
because I took Ian with me, and the first show I went to, I took my wife.
Yes.
So
speaking of Ian,
I met Ian the same day.
To interrupt, speaking of Ian, he made an appearance. He started talking in the group chat that he's been a part of with us for years now. He just started talking the other day.
Oh no shit!
And then stopped talking. I haven't heard from him since.
I text with him. We have another group, a friend group. We all still work together group.
Yeah.
And we're still clicked up, so we still talk frequently. Like it's us, it's me, Ian, and 3 other gentlemen. And
Travis?
I think you've met one or two of them already.
Is Travis in that group?
No.
Unfortunately, I'm still in a group chat with me, Travis, and 2 other coworkers from my old job.
Oh yeah.
So we still have one. Yeah, that we still talk.
He's out of state now, right?
Yeah, he's out of state. He had a baby. He's seems to be doing well.
He's a good kid.
Yeah. I used to love fucking with him at work, though.
Me too. So when he used to work with me, right? It was like when the sock game was changing. Everybody's wearing fancy socks. So you would always see like his sock. I'm like, oh, look at you today with a fucking new pair of socks, And he was always very modest dude. He would just be like, oh, it's nothing. He would come in the next day with a matching tie, matching socks again, We would all see every day what pair of socks he had on. He kept everybody on their toes with that.
Yeah. So for those of you who are confused, I used to have a coworker who used to work with me, left my company that I was working with, and started working with Dave at his company. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of how me and Dave started talking. I had noticed one day that it said we had a mutual friend, and I was like, "You know Travis?" And he goes, "Yeah, he works. What? Well, he used to work with me." And that's kind of how that was an icebreaker for me and Dave to start chatting online in the Realm. And I think it was that same conversation led to you coming to ToyCon this weekend.
I don't know.
I think it was all within that same, exactly. Like I don't know.
I remember you were like, "Yo, I'll let you know," because like I remember you having a conversation with your wife, and your wife was like, "What?" you're going with some guy that you don't know who's just gonna come fucking pick you up and take. You're like,
Yep.
yep.
She was like, let me understand this. You're talking to some guy online that you've never met, and he's coming here to pick you up and take you to a toy show to meet a bunch of other guys that you have never met before.
Right.
And she was just like dumbfounded by the whole idea. Yeah. I had also she didn't know me like at that point. So 7 years ago, so let's say I'm 39. We had been together about 9 years already at that point.
Mm.
And I wasn't a collector. Like she didn't meet me. I wasn't a collector when we met. So 9 years into us being together, oh, guess what? I got a new hobby. And it definitely took her for a loop. And she was like,
This
okay.
got stop.
No, like she's, like
Yeah, but look now. A few years later, our daughters were playing and spending
exactly
birthdays together and
There
everything.
you go.
That's the way. That's the way the realm works,
it's-
man. That's the way. That's what this was built for, and that's.
I know most people probably don't believe she's real because they never met her, but I mean, Dom and Dave have met my wife, more than once.
He has a wife, guys. He has a wife.
Yes, I do have a wife.
Yo, the guys are hitting us up from TFCon. What's up? What's
Yeah,
up,
they should-
everybody?
Mhm.
You guys are having fun, man. Go have fun. Don't be watching us, man. You watch that shit later. Go get.
It's recorded. It'll be recorded.
Memories.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of all you. I wish I was there too. With these two fucks, walking 3 miles back and
Oh my
forth
gosh.
from my stupid hotel the last time we were there.
With
Subway.
a broken neck.
Or like,
Yeah, I
remember,
think
Dave,
I honestly lost weight that trip.
remember that day? Remember we go to the lobby front desk to buy candy?
The what? Oh yes.
And Dave ate all your candy.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be able to do that anymore, bro.
I had
I can't
candy
touch candy no more.
on my nightstand, and all of a sudden, like I woke up in the morning going, yes, I still have those I still have those gummy bears from last night.
No, it wasn't gummy bears.
What was
Sour
it?
Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids, and he was like,
Yeah, I ate the whole pack.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, like the pack is empty. The pack is there, but it's ripped, and I know, all of a sudden on the floor, I see like a trail to Dave's bed. As he sticked his hand underneath, dropping them on the floor.
Yo, because at that point there was no food. Like there was nothing to eat. So it was just like, what am I gonna eat? And you didn't finish your candy, so I was like, yo.
Not.
And that shit wasn't a small pack too. It was
big pack. It was a good
king
pack.
size pack.
Yeah.
I fucking die of diabetes now. I'll fucking die of fucking. Nah, I can't do that shit.
Oh, good. Buy a fucking pack.
I gotta check my sugar fucking 3 or 4 times a day now. It's ridiculous.
Dude, now I'm addicted to that. It's like the little licorice with the nerds around it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Those are so good. But yeah, stealing candy.
Yeah, I mean, as rough as that last Baltimore TFCon was for me, to have some fun,
Oh, I had a ball. I mean, I met a lot of good people there at that time. I think that's where we met Ricky for the first time too.
Yes, it was. Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
I think it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
That Thursday night, we had stopped by a certain mass friend's house, and Ricky was there on our way to Baltimore. Yeah.
And he grew on us like a mole and never went away.
And you can't get rid of him. Can't get rid of him. But yeah, I mean, I remember us getting to Baltimore, getting to a hotel, and just keep driving by. Dom, the hotel's right there. No, it's not. Dom, that's my GPS says it's not. Mile and a half down the road.
Up a hill.
Yeah, this is it. Up a hill. Up a fucking hill.
Yeah, I remember the hill.
This is what happens when you let Dom handle shit.
I was last.
Maybe they should call me. Use me for a reference, Dom, for your job.
Well. In his defense, we got fucking screwed with that fucking
Airbnb.
Yeah.
Which was, but you know what? It was down the block from where we fucking stayed.
Exactly.
So we would have still had to walk back and forth.
Yeah, but we knew that, right?
Yeah.
He just booked the wrong hotel.
Listen, I didn't know there was 2 Marriotts in the same city. I can't even remember what the hotel was, but I think it was like the same
it's
name
called
too.
Google. It's called Google.
Listen,
It's called Hotel Block on the TFCon site.
Listen, I found a good price. That's what I went with.
Yeah, it had me walking like this.
Yo, those walks were the something else. Those walks back. Nobody knows what that was
Oh,
like to
no.
deal with. Everybody was like, "All right, going back upstairs." We're like, "All right, we'll be home in 35 minutes."
It made us stay out. It made us stay out longer though. Enjoy. We
Yeah,
were like last ones to leave.
and experience Baltimore a little bit more too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See the
There was
culture.
some stuff out there at night.
Subways,
Or
subways.
or remember we went to some spot for breakfast one time and we walked and we were like, "Where the
Yeah.
fuck are we going?" Like,
Well, so you do remember that you actually had your phone, your Google Map on drive, not walk. So it was giving you like driving directions. So when we could
yeah,
have made a right, we didn't because you
right,
were walking, because we were walking, but you had it on drive. So
yeah.
yeah, that's why. And my neck was like this. That was
Yeah,
the first
fucking
night.
Eric
That
said you
was
had
Friday
taco
morning.
neck.
Yep, it was that Friday morning. I don't know. When we got to the hotel, I was fine Thursday, and then I woke up that Friday morning, and I was done.
And dude, you
I had
guys,
pinched that nerve in the neck, and that was it.
and then you kept the room like a fucking meat locker. It was so fucking cold.
Yeah, well,
It's great.
I like it
Nah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it's fun. It's good times. And then we sat at that bar outside by the other hotel that made like the
That that
one.
that poor man who
I
kept
wonder
the
if they're
bar
there
open.
now.
Hey, he's
I wonder
fine.
if they're there
I think
now.
they're probably that's what they
They
should be.
might be hanging out in front of that bar. I
Yeah.
mean,
That
I,
guy who said they're probably divorced or he killed her. Or
because they were fighting. Him and his wife were fighting. Well, I mean, I could get being mad. Like you have this bar, you have this outdoor area, you have. There was a lot of us out there drinking, but no one was buying drinks from him. We all brought our own.
Yeah, yeah. He was
So
cool. He was
yeah,
cool with it the first night because we were like just chilling outside with a small group. But
yeah. There was like five of us
session
Thursday night,
progressed,
10
yeah,
of us,
like the
but
Sunday,
Friday, Saturday
that Friday
was
night is
packed
very
out there.
packed. Yeah.
He's cleaning up beer bottles that aren't even his and cups that aren't even his. So yeah.
cleaning up vomit that's not even his.
Or caused by his liquor. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is somebody else's liquor.
Yo, why are they doing fucking push-ups in front of my bar? What the fuck?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember.
We were having a ball, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I always have a good time when I get together with everybody.
Yeah, like Brian handing out fucking Fireball from his backpack. Like he was like
oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Brian, what are you doing?
The con is one thing, but the memories have the memories have always come from the hangouts at night afterwards. That's where it's always, that's where what I've always remembered and what I've always looked forward to is, all right, we're gonna all relax and hang out and joke and laugh and drink and see who has to be carried off. Bricky, who's thrown up in the bushes. We won't name those names, but yeah, always see who's first.
Way too much fun.
Who's the first one to tap out tonight?
Dude, the best. I forgot what. I think it was like a couple TF cons back. We got that suite. Remember, we got that suite.
That was nice, where we had the suite with the big living room area and
table and everything.
Bunch of grown men watching Star is Born late at night.
Yeah. Bunch of grown men at 2:00 in the morning.
There was quite a few people in that room that night.
Yeah, I think
10 of us.
I think Brink was in there with us. Jose was in there with us, hanging out. There was a couple of us.
Jose, I think Caleb in there.
Maybe, I don't remember. There was a lot of people in that room watching The Star is Born at 2 a.m. drunk.
Listen, we were partying responsibly.
Yeah. That was the best room I think we've ever grabbed.
It was
that sweet.
The next thing that happens, I'm gonna make every effort to go. Like, I really wanted to be there, this past one, the Rum Nation, because the guys were talking about that all year, and like midway through it is when I started going through this crap, and then I was just like, I lost interest just because I knew I wasn't going to be able to really be much of a help, you know what I mean? But at the same token, like, I was feeling it that week, man. And you guys were all fucking there. I stayed off my phone. I was like, fucking shit.
Rum Nation was nice.
Yeah, it was fun time.
And it's so close. I mean, Rome Nation was close, and so was the TF Con in Jersey that I missed. I got
The
sick before
Bakan,
that
yeah,
too. The
yep.
Bakan, yeah.
Yeah, I
So
missed that.
like, man, like to be an hour and a half away and not be able to be there, it's
Man,
way worse than right
I
now.
will
Like,
be at every BotCon they do if they come back to Jersey, and I will not even rent a hotel.
Yeah, because you said the
you're
Uber
just
wasn't
gonna
that
go
bad.
home every day.
Yeah, you
Dude,
said the
I
Uber
took
was.
when I the Uber back to my house
Uh-huh.
was $40. I was
Oh,
home in 20 minutes. The hotel room was what, one something? Why do I need a hotel?
Yeah,
That close, why do I need the hotel?
but then you'd have to do again every night.
Yeah, whatever. I come back. I don't care about the con. I come back in the afternoon.
Hmm.
Papo, it's right. Jersey's like that. It's really easy to get there from here.
yeah,
So
like
yeah, like it's just like,
you
even,
know, Eric's neck is not compatible with hotel beds. You know that.
no,
Yeah, that's true.
look, you laugh, but crack your jokes all you want. I got a neck problem, and nothing I can do about it. You know, it is what it is.
Is that
I
is
haven't
that
had a
what you
flare
tell
up
the wife
since.
too?
Haven't had.
Sorry, no, I can't do it tonight, baby.
haven't
No,
haven't had an issue since that was the last flare up I've had though.
that's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
But for a year and a half before that, I had like four of them.
Oh wow.
So yeah, that was the last one. Haven't had an issue since, but I'm very cognizant of it now. Like no more air mattresses in people's basements either, and
Who's
I,
Eric? He's in
my
his car. Can't
I
find
can't
Eric.
I just can't get comfortable. I'm surprised I survived the last one. I thought Dave was gonna smother me to death. Um, that last time we all did that.
Oh,
So
that was the greatest night. It was so funny.
yeah,
Don't shut
so
up.
No, the worst.
Had like a
I have a
rainforest.
thing with I have a thing with JD, right? So
Oh God.
JD, after a while, I can't fall asleep because of all the fucking noise around me between Eric snoring and whoever God else is in the fucking room. And I put on like rain or thunder noises, right? But
Loud.
JD doesn't like it because the rain makes him have to constantly pee. So, bro, he put something on. He puts something over mine that's even louder and more obnoxious. He puts on like birds in the jungle or something. So you wake up and you hear, you know. I'm like, what the fuck am I waking up to? Poor Sam was in the basement the last time with us too, on the couch, and fucking Sam dipped. Like he was gone. He must have went to sleep with Brian upstairs, but I woke up to that the fucking bird chirp and shit. That shit was so
yeah,
funny.
I think I definitely think Brian has learned I'm not sleeping in the basement with these people no more.
Yeah, he
He
got
calls dibs
smart.
upstairs. He calls dibs upstairs. He used to call dibs upstairs immediately.
So even
Um,
Does said it. I'm too old to be sleeping on people's couches anymore.
yeah,
I'm
it's
retired.
it's it's too much. It's too much. Exactly. I can't do it. You know.
But while we did it, it was fucking.
No,
I,
I
I
mean I've
felt like a
had a
kid again, bro. Like it's not.
I've had a great time doing it. Shout
Mhm.
out to Chris for always letting us do it.
Yes. Yeah.
And Kelly for letting for putting up with people breaking her countertops, and uh,
Me.
it
Thanks for
wasn't
calling
just
me
you.
out again.
I didn't
Yeah.
mention I didn't mention names. I said people, and it
Yeah.
wasn't just you. It was someone else who leaned on the countertop at the same time.
Gorp. You could call him. I'll call him
No, it
out.
was
You can
Vinny.
call me
Wasn't it
out.
Vinny? It was Vinny. I think it was Vinny.
Was it? It was
I think it
Vinny.
was Vinny. I think it was Vinny.
Maybe it was. I know it was one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't solely to blame, and I was just like I
No, no,
touched
no,
it
no.
and like well, it got worked out. So
Yeah, it
it
got fixed.
got
Got
worked
fixed. It got worked out. But yeah, I can't do that anymore. I can't sleep on these couches and air mattresses that don't work and that just are not comfortable, and no, I
out. I
can't do
like
it.
my air mattress. My air mattress is nice and
Nah,
comfy.
I can't. I
You
can't.
want to sleep on it with me next time?
Nah, I'm good. I'll be outside.
No, you snore.
Yeah,
Get the fuck
yeah,
out of
no,
here.
no, 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 I'm good. I am good. Look, when we did the last meetup that we all went to in Baltimore, where we did the big Airbnb house. Um, I don't think you can ask Esteban and Gort. I don't think I was nowhere near as bad because I was able to get comfortable on the couch. It was like it was a real nice, comfortable couch to sleep on. I was able to get real comfortable.
They're just both deaf.
Look, I tell you all the time. Talk to my wife. She'll tell you, yes, I snore, but if you let me fall asleep, I stop. You don't let me fucking fall asleep. You start screaming every 20 minutes and waking me back up, and then I got to start my cycle all over again. Like I think the last time you were shoving shit under the door, like
Yes, I did.
like a blanket, like it was gonna drown out the noise from coming under the door.
I did, bro. I did. I did.
Oh, God. Yeah, when I woke up and I heard like the rain coming down and the birds tweeting and thunder, I'm like, where the fuck am I?
Oh, you talking about the JD thing?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
JD puts on that.
I was like,
bird
what
shit.
the fuck? I'm like, is this a competition? Like, I got birds tweeting, rain and thunderstorm.
Did he say birds queefing?
No, tweeting.
tweeting.
I thought he said birds queefing.
No. Birds don't queef. Come on.
How do you know?
Have you listened?
No, not at all. I'm not a bird watcher.
Is that what bird watchers do? They listen for queefs? Is that what you're saying?
Guess.
I guess. But yeah, it's been fun. I wasn't really wanting to go to TFCon this weekend, but I do kind of miss that I'm not there. I do wish I was there.
It's never really about the con.
Yeah.
It's always about the people.
Exactly.
You want to just get back with the people that you haven't seen in a while,
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not about, for me, it's not about the toys at all. Like, period. Like, for like a good 2 years now, I could give two shits. It's just the people I connect with,
Yeah.
I mean,
I think we
not that it's not what brought us together, the toys, but what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not what kept us together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I bought anything at any type of con or show at all. I don't.
Yeah.
Like with what I collect and how I collect now, there's nothing at these shows for me. Nothing at these shows at all. But I go to
mingle
and hang out with people I have a good time with.
Let loose.
Come on, cut it out. No more of this, all right? I'm missing.
So what are you collecting now, Dave?
You guys want to? Yeah, listen, Dom. If I get in the car now and go pick up Eric,
fuck no, I'm not driving down there. 46 years old.
Sure, but you know what? You got to call my wife first and let her know that I'm dropping this bomb on her last second.
But you're leaving tonight?
Yeah. Just leave. Just leave a note, bro. You got to be smart about it. Leave a note and go, don't worry, I'll make this up somehow.
Yeah.
Peace.
I'm in the bath. Just leave a note. I'm in the bathroom. Don't bother me.
No, don't worry. I'm with Dave. Done.
Don't worry, I'm with Dave.
Don't worry about Dave. Just going like the private investigator. Follow them.
Listen, we leave now because there's no traffic. We could probably get there by like 2 a.m., maybe 3.
Pull like a Jeremy and just show up like at the last.
Just sleep in the car, wake up.
I remember
have
waiting
breakfast,
for this motherfucker.
And then I'm good.
Yeah,
I'll take too long to pack.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta pack. I gotta get ready. Got to figure out who's taking who to dance class tomorrow if I'm not here.
True. I was like, you're on your own, kid. Like,
it's down the block. The way mommy's going to be doing her shopping, and
mommy has her hair. Got to get her hair done. Sorry, you got to cancel that. Sorry, got to go see his friends. Okay,
in Baltimore.
Go eat your Halloween candy and put yourself in a sugar coma.
I mean, she'd have been fine. Like if we'd have worked this out. Like, hey, a couple weeks ago, I'm gonna go be in Baltimore this weekend. It's not a problem, but to be like, Yeah, when are you getting home from your mother's? Because when you come home, Dave should be here, and we're going to Baltimore. Yeah, that don't fly. That's not gonna fly.
You come home to an empty apartment.
No. She changed the locks. She changed the locks. She's not leaving
Yeah.
the apartment. She's not putting herself out. I come home to see all my shit outside.
And it's been out there, and you're like, oh
Mm-hmm.
wait,
In the rain.
you see a little boy up the block playing with your
With my his
playing with
tank rolling it
his
down the
tank.
block.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
Yeah.
that. I
Rolling
was
my his
saying
tank
shit
down
to
the
his tank.
block.
You'd be like Bilbo Baggins walking in,
Kicking
and
it
seeing
down the
all
block,
yeah, see
like
everything
with his
come.
foot.
What the fuck? Hey, isn't that my his tank?
Yo, not for nothing though. Speaking of, I don't collect the GI Joe stuff. I only do the Mezco GI Joe for now.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is it's so tempting. Like you see it, and like I was a big GI Joe kid. Like I
So,
had all
oh,
the GI Joe shit when I was a kid.
so you're sustaining the keeping away from it when
Yeah,
you have that
bro.
nostalgia.
All right. So see the shelves, Dave.
Yeah. Yep.
This entire Billy GI Joe. The one next to it is all GI Joe, and everything along the top is GI Joe.
Remember when
Oh
that?
shit.
Remember when those shells used to
That's
have motion
the
classics?
All the He-Man stuff.
I still have two shelves of He-Man, the new stuff. I do have one shelf of my Transformer Legends so far. A lot of stuff is packed away in the closet. I got to redo
Dude,
my displays, but
I wish there was like a time lapse that shows your like shelves and all the like collections that went through your shelves in the last like 3 years.
it's not that it's you. It's not that many. It was what did I purge? I got rid of
Classic,
Black Series. I got rid of
Black Series.
Classics.
Then
I got rid of my
Um,
MPs
then you went to the
MPs, yeah.
MPs, and then you did Legends,
and my
and you had that whole
NECA
Legend display going on.
and my NECA stuff is gone. Those are the
Yeah,
four lines I've gotten into and abandoned. Oh, and my Thundercats. All right,
and
five.
your
Right.
Thundercat.
All
Yeah,
right. So maybe there's more than I realize that I've been in and out. But I still have my legends. I still have the legends I want. What I realized that I needed to stop buying characters I don't give a shit about when it came to the legends.
Mm-hmm.
And so I sold a
yeah.
bunch that I didn't need or want anymore to Ricky. Um,
Ricky.
and yeah, I need to start doing. I need to start taking that mentality with the Joes because I, out of the 160 whatever number they're up to releases, I might be missing 20.
Wow. They have that many Joes out?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
dude, they,
oh
like,
yeah, oh yeah,
dude, it
oh
just
yeah.
came out like what it did. It came out like
Two and a
3
half
years,
years ago,
2.5, yeah, 2.5 years ago, and
I
like
have
130 figures, 100 like almost 60 figures. Yeah,
so Nemesis Alpine, the
3
260th.
HasLabs.
Wait, Nemesis Alpine, the 260th anniversary figures, and the three. I have 7 figures coming this week.
Oh, look at you.
Damn, I only have one pair of sneakers coming this week. You have
Yeah,
seven
see?
fucking
7
GI Joes.
GI
coming?
Joes. He's got an army.
Yeah, but they were still cheaper. They were still cheaper than probably your sneakers. Those 7 Joes.
Probably.
He's
Probably.
Not
building. He's built.
counting the Dragonfly if it comes this week.
Yeah, they're all.
So
He's building an army that you can equip with all sneakers, Dave.
I was thinking about doing that at one point, like trying to incorporate the sneakers into like
The collection?
like the toy thing, like
Yeah.
but it didn't work out. It only got so far.
But don't you have that East Bay Jordan?
East Bay Jordan. Yeah.
You have that, right?
Yeah, actually, I have that displayed with a pair of custom
with
sneakers that I had done.
like, is that what you're looking to do? Maybe getting some of those sneakers customized to match
No.
the display?
No.
Okay.
I'm totally against that.
Totally
like-
get that down.
Yeah, like I did that because at that point, there was an artist that I actually met. You hear this? Listen, I don't know if you remember this, but the artist that did that, I met him on Instagram. Right, I paid a few $100s for him if the chat, everybody watching or listening, I got a custom pair of Jordans that has. I'll show you in a second. That has Star Wars, basically, Star Wars theme. So I let the artist go with whatever the fuck he wanted to do on it. And I thought it was a cool idea, but essentially, like, they're like a one-of-one. Like, you know, somebody
Mhm.
might want to buy these, somebody, you know, like myself who had them customized, but like for the sneaker itself, you basically diminished its value by doing that to it. In a sense, you know what I mean? If somebody wants that custom, they can pay a few $100s for it, but you know, the sneaker itself, like
Yeah.
it was one I had a double of, so it didn't matter. But I don't think I would do that unless it was like,
You're
you know,
definitely
something
you're
not a
definitely
value. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
You're definitely
Yeah.
limiting
Your
your market, because
yeah,
if you didn't have it customized, there'd be a larger market to resell it. But like with the customization, it's a smaller market because you gotta have someone really interested in it.
yeah. It's like I remember when he posted it. I mean, he had thousands of likes on it, but there was
Yeah,
some
yeah.
comments.
I'm sure
There
you
were
could
some
find it.
comments in there like, "You ruined them. How could you do that?"
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know
Yep,
what I
yep,
mean?
yep,
They look
yep,
like
yep,
shit.
yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah,
show you.
yeah.
I'm gonna show them real quick.
They look like crap. My 8-year-old could do it better. They're pretty cool though.
Dave just mooned everybody.
Oh yeah. I got a show. See, our viewership went up by 2. Now we're at 3.
See that? You've seen him, right?
Yeah, I've
Yep,
seen
yep,
it.
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
I just want.
The Boba Fett.
It's got a stormtrooper,
Oh, that's cool.
right? Wait till you
That's
see
pretty
the other
cool.
one. Got some Jabba going on,
Jabba X-wing.
X-wing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Then the other sneaker, you got Luke and Vader.
TIE Fighter.
R2, the TIE Fighter. You got Han Solo.
Ah, that's cool.
With the gun.
You got Yoda. And then you got the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, I don't think I ever noticed the solo in the back.
Yeah. That to me is the coolest part about it.
I love the gun, dude. He's like just has the
How
gun.
sick is
Yeah,
that? Like,
that's cool.
but I honestly forgot I had these until you said that. Even though they're there.
There and there.
Well, what else have you been collecting or keeping track of lately?
Like toy related.
We know the sneakers. We know about the sneakers.
Yeah.
Have you been watching any shows at all lately? Did you watch Vox Machina or any of the Star Wars Disney Plus shows? Like,
So
how far behind are you in everything?
I so I didn't finish the acolyte. How do you pronounce that? Acolyte.
Don't.
All right. I didn't finish it, but I wasn't in no rush to either. Right.
Don't.
Like you got to like the second episode or
no. I probably have 2 to go or 1 to go.
It's not worth it. It's still not worth it.
Yeah. And
It's
then,
still not worth finishing.
Like, I think I watched it to the point where they revealed who the fucking Sith was or whatever, or that he was
Gotcha. Yep.
or something like that. And then what did you ask me if I watched? No, Vox Machina. I haven't watched the 3rd season yet. Is it 3rd?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't watched it at
Man.
all. I heard it's good.
Oh man. Yeah, you gotta get into that one.
What have I been watching though? So my dad got into watching some stuff I recommended, and since he was asking questions about it, I started rewatching stuff. So I watched Vikings, the entire series again for like the 3rd time. I watched
Vikings was a good show.
The Last Kingdom. I watched
Never
that.
watched that one.
I just watched all of it. Like I had watched the first 2 or 3 seasons. Then they had came out with like maybe another season or 2 and then a movie. And I just watched the whole thing. Like, again. What else have I been watching? I think that's pretty much it. Like that I can think of, like off the top of my head. I've been just because of Halloween. I watched the Fear Street series again.
I haven't watched that since it first came out.
Yeah,
it was alright. It wasn't bad.
Nah, it was alright.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Did you watch Wednesday?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Do
good.
they have a new season on Wednesday or not?
Next year. Yeah, it's coming out next year. I've been rewatching Yellowstone again. So
How's that? You like that?
I fucking absolutely love that show. The final half of the last season is coming out next week, so I just been giving it a binge watch over last week or whatever.
I'm
So this
trying
is
to.
the final part of it.
It's so yeah.
Well,
It's
it's Kevin
season
Costner
five.
stopping it, right? There might be a
Yes,
spin-off,
see,
but
it's
he's
season
done.
5. He's done. It's
Yeah,
season 5, part 2. He is done, which I'm interested how they're going to do it because he's not going to be in part 2. He's not in this second half of the season, but he was alive and all in the first half of the season. So,
interesting.
um, I don't know what they're going to do on the show. But yeah, I love this show. I think this show is great. It was Nick. Nick is the one
I got you on it.
who who recommended that. And another one I just recently. You ever watch Banshee?
No,
No,
I know of it though.
Oh
It's
my,
older. That's an older show, right?
yeah. You'll put me onto that one. That is a wild show. It's with the guy who plays Homelander. If you want a quick 10 episode 4 season show, Banshee is just absolutely wild.
is it 30 minutes or an hour?
No, they're an hour. They're an hour.
No.
Did you guys watch Shogun on FX?
No, I
No.
never did. I heard it was
Yo,
so good.
that is
I
so
never, I, ne-
that
I never got
that
into it.
so at the end of the series, I was it had me choked up, but it wasn't like a choked up where you're like sad. You know what I mean? It just choked up because of what it took for all that to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I've heard
you gotta watch
nothing but
that.
good things about it.
Yeah.
I just not on the radar for some reason. It's on the list of shows I should watch, like The Wire. Like I never watched The Wire.
What?
I know, yeah, yeah. Surprisingly, I never watched The Wire. I have watched the first 3 episodes, maybe 5 times, and have
I
never gone
watched
past the first three
I
episodes.
rewatched that this year as well. The whole thing of all the Wire again.
I don't know why I can't get past those first 3 episodes, and they're not bad. I just immediately just start onto something else.
Well, don't
It's
start from number 4 then.
maybe I need to do that, but yeah, I have not watched Wire. I'm one of those.
Did there was a show I watched that was okay too. Like it was called Supercell. Did you see that?
No, I never saw that one.
It's superhero related. It's like a UK thing. Like like it's not a US show,
Hmm.
but it's familiar faces. Like you'll see some decent actors in that. Like you might have seen, and it's about um like a group of people that come together, right? That basically they all either have someone in their family, I think it is, that has sickle cell. So I don't know how. I don't know if I got as far as how they got their powers or if somebody gave it to them, but they all develop powers and they all start meeting each other. So it's kind of like Heroes, but on like a different level.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's a nice watch. It's good. Like I liked it. It was
Check
quick
the
too. I
cheerleader.
think it's only 6 episodes.
Save the cheerleader.
Yeah, Save the World.
Save the world. I only been watching.
Mhm.
I watched Lord Power, the Ring of Power. So I've been saw. I caught,
Rings of Power. Yeah, I finished Rings of Power. That was so good.
I've
yeah,
watched the first 2. That's it. I still have
First
to
two
get back
episodes.
onto that.
of the second season. The first
Yeah,
two
of this newest season. Maybe 3. I might have watched one since I talked to Dom because Dom told me to finish it.
Yeah, it's so good.
But I have to get into that. Like I can't watch that as I work because it's all new to me.
It's
So
better when you watch it where you can see all of it at once. Like
yeah.
I think watching it piecemeal really like takes away from it because you got it like you need to get like really into it, like
Yeah.
get caught in the world.
That's why I had fallen behind at one point during the season
Yeah,
because, like you said, I can't watch it while I'm working.
yeah,
And it's a show you really need to watch and pay attention to.
especially
So,
especially with this storyline going on because there's
mhm.
a lot of manipulation and stuff going on between the storylines, and there's like what is it, 3 or 4 stories going on at one time.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
I'm behind on Penguin. I don't know why.
Oh, that's what I've been watching. Okay, I'm all caught up on that.
I'm like 2
That
episodes behind. It's
that
good.
show is fucking good.
It
Like
is. I don't know.
shit.
I just haven't
I
had a
don't even
chance.
I don't even relate it to like Batman or anything
No.
like that. You know, it's like it's like its own thing.
No, I had my wife watch the first episode, and she got into it. So it's now like I'm trying to find the time where she can catch up before I finish.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not. It's very rare where I can find a show that we both want to watch together. We
Why am
haven't
I the
had
only
many.
one on the fucking screen?
Oh, because I still have you muted because everybody wants to see your face.
No, 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 no. Get that out of here.
And I was eating something. Um, but yeah, with me and her, it's
So
very hard for us to find something to watch
what
together.
shows do you watch together with your wives? Like what shows do you watch together?
You guys know this already if you remember, but like, I have a me and Jeremy B actually share this commonality, and we talk about it a lot. We watch the MTV Challenge together every Wednesday. I never watched it. My wife's been watching it since it's been on for like 20 years. I've watched it probably,
Isn't
you
like
know,
this
maybe
season
the
like an
last
all-star
6.
season? Yeah, isn't this like an all-star season?
Yes. Oh, so you know, you watch it.
Well,
You're a closet watcher.
I watch Ridiculous, and I see the trailer, like I see
Oh
the
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
the episode trailers every time.
You record the show. You know, sometimes it's 2 hours, but it's over pretty quick. It's fairly quick, and you know, it's really a show about, you know, challenging people mentally and physically.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the drama behind it's funny. You know, you develop, you know, you see how the characters develop when they're rookies, and see how they come along, and you know, they start winning and start beating the vets and stuff. It's cool. I like it. I mean, it's really the only thing me and her watch, aside from like when a good series comes out, we might watch together. Like Game of Thrones, she watched with me. She watched the first season of Lord of the Rings with me. She has no interest for some reason to watch the second season. So
that's where I get my wife. She loves it.
She gets me, bro. Like honestly, I'm a sucker. Like I'll watch anything she puts in front of me. You know what I mean? Basically, just, you know, to spend quality time. She falls asleep. That's the difference. I watch the shit.
Yeah, you get
so
sucked
I
in.
watch fucking.
She puts a Hallmark
yes.
episode on. You're like not paying attention, and all of a sudden you start getting involved.
Bro,
like,
I hate those Hallmark movies. No, but like Bridgerton, you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
I think Eric, your wife watches that.
Yeah. Hold on, my wife's calling me right now.
Look at that, she heard me. So like Dom, if you know what that is, that's
yes,
like,
I know Bridgerton. Yeah.
You watch it?
I watched the first season. First season.
Like, bro, I should be losing points for watching that, but I don't hate it. I like it. It's not bad.
No, it's good writing. It's good storytelling. Like the first season was really nice.
I actually like the one where they went back where the queen grew up.
Yeah.
Did you watch that one?
No.
So the queen that plays the actress that plays the queen. It tells a story of how she met her husband and became the queen.
Okay.
It's better than, to me, it was better than all the Bridgerton seasons.
Yeah, I wanna because they just finished season 3, right? They did it. This is their 3rd season.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch the second one, and you know my wife that was one we watched together because we were we like caught the first episode watching it with my brother-in-law and my sister, and we got hooked, and then we basically watched the rest of the first season, and then we never, when season 2 came on, we never picked it back up. But we just watch reruns. Like we'll watch together Friends. She loves ridiculous because it's like, you know, she likes the chemistry between Rob and, like, you know, all the people on the couch. So and then we were like Steinfeld, like, you know, that's the thing. We watched old sitcom, like, you know, now they're old, but like, you know, we watched them when we were growing up. But like it's the Seinfelds and the Friends and
know. I've done that.
I love my guilty pleasure is watching like Everyone Loves Raymond and Kings of Queens. Like I love those. That like I just enjoy the family, like, you know, just like the wife and family interaction and, like, you know, all the same drama and shit that we would go through in our lives.
You know, Dom, that Everyone Loves Raymond
show.
I could see you being the third brother in that fucking series for some reason.
I could. Do the brothers and and like fighting over the mother's love and who I'm mom loves me the best type of thing, and then the father doesn't give a shit about anything.
Yeah,
It's like, so dude, that's my family, and like
yeah, there you go. You need to. You still need to watch that show, Succession.
Yeah, that's
on HBO. That's your fucking family, bro. That's your family. You watch it, you'll be like, "Holy shit, Dave, you were right." The father's your father for sure, and then the brother's your brother.
Yeah.
One of the older brothers, your brother.
I love Kings and Queens because it's like, it just reminds me of my relationship with my wife. Cause we're always, she's always like fucking nagging me to do, X, Y, and Z, and I'm fucking up all the time.
No. Sorry about that. My wife just walked in. But yeah, no. For us, it was always The Big Bang Theory was like the sitcom that we watched.
Yeah.
And Young Sheldon. But
my daughter's into that. She watches that.
But the shows, we did Game of Thrones. We do House of the Dragon.
Okay, we watched that too.
And I got her into The Last of Us on HBO. That show is amazing, and she's like, I don't like zombie. I was like, that's not what the show's about. Give it a try. It's really not what you think, and she really liked the show. So we'll watch season 2. She watched Wednesday after me. Yes, baby girl.
Yeah, like The Last of Us is like I remember picking that up on like YouTube, and I was watching gameplay.
I'll be there in a minute.
Like, just watching the gameplay itself back in the video game is like a freaking movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll be honest, I didn't watch that.
Oh man,
it's good.
Me either.
Oh
I haven't
man,
I think I watched the first episode, so I know the characters and like the premise. I know it has to deal with the cordyceps, right? Some shit like that.
Yep, cordyceps funguses. Yep.
Yeah. I gotta get back on. You know what it is? I don't watch TV anymore. So I fucking if I do, it's rare. I'm on my fucking phone. I'm staring at my phone all the time. I try to make it a point too to put it away and put it down. I do that, but I'm usually doing something else, instead. So I'm not watching TV. I'm, spending time with my kid. Might be playing a video game. We play a lot of board games now. So we've been doing that as a family, which is nice. We try to do it every night, at least for like a half hour, an hour. They actually have, I think is it Trouble, right? Trouble. Yeah, you ever play Trouble?
Yep.
So they have a Trouble Harry Potter edition. Yo, Dom, you played with us, right?
Yeah,
you remember?
Yep.
How fun was that?
That was good.
It's on some other shit, Eric. Like
we have a Minions edition. We have a Minions edition of Trouble.
It makes you do like weird stuff too, like
a little bit. Yeah.
Like it has like a fucking mind of its own.
Yeah, you can go from first to last very quick in that game.
Very quickly, yeah. And we don't care. Like me and my wife, bro, we don't let our daughter win. We did at first, like
Oh no, you gotta learn how to lose.
It's not even that. It's just like it's impossible to cheat, or even like you could strategize a little bit, but
we had fun. We had a lot of fun.
No holds barred. Listen, you better get with the times, little girl. Pay attention.
Yeah, like my wife takes that approach with all her nephews and nieces because they're like I'm gonna beat them. They gotta learn how to beat me.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta learn how to accept defeat. You can't always win.
Yep. Oh, that got quiet quick.
Yeah. Sorry, my daughter is like running her mouth right here next to me. But what time is it? So, I mean, we could call it now if you guys want. I mean, we've been on about an hour and a half. I don't want to drag out a conversation that we don't have to drag out.
Yeah, we just really got together to catch up.
Yeah.
And to, save each other's woes from getting too deep because we all miss fucking everybody today.
Right? We're the ones that got left out. Because no one invited us to
Nobody
TF Con.
invited
No one
me,
invited
bro.
You know, exactly. No one told
Forgot
us you
about
guys were
me.
going.
I think
You guys all forgot about me.
You know, you get no invites. No one said they were going.
I was not invited to the party, man. That sucks. Now I'm gonna go cry in my pillow.
But yeah, I mean, you want to kill it, you can kill it.
Yeah.
I'm,
Let's.
we'll get on again one day when Eric when Wolf when Wolf
Well,
is
you guys are
feeling better.
on. Well, you guys are on permanently now. You're replacing Gordon Joe.
Oh wow!
Listen, I'm retired from this shit.
I gotta call talk to my people. You know,
Oh, yeah.
they'll reach
Listen,
out.
Eric paid me $30 to get
Yeah.
on.
If MJ can retire, so can you.
Eric's gonna buy me a Subway sub.
You actually almost you're almost surpassing that $30. You need to send me another 10 in like 5 minutes.
There you go. It's overtime pay.
For the few of you who are watching, there will not be a broadcasted hangout tonight.
Yes.
There's no point because everybody's in Baltimore. Um,
Scott said you were all invited, you asshats.
I ain't paying Scott no mind. Did you guys finish your downloads?
Bro.
I gotta check. I gotta see. Yeah, I'll go let you guys know.
Yeah, you know, anybody looking for me? We'll be on Call of Duty tonight.
Damn.
So, want to thank Dom and Dave for filling in for my missing castmates tonight.
Yeah,
it's really appreciated. It was great to catch up with you, Dave. I mean, Dom, I talk to you a lot more often than I've been talking to Dave. But
a true friend.
No, I talk to Dave too. No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But it was nice to have Dave on one of these, you know. And I don't think I've ever actually been on a podcast with Dave because I was never invited on to BTM. But we're not going to get into there. We're not going to go. We won't get into that one.
I don't think that's true.
I think it is, but yeah.
Really? Somebody go find the episode.
You know, I don't think I was ever actually invited on to BTM, but we won't go there. Yeah.
Does said he'll be on Sunday, so I'll make a point to get on like 10 o'clock on a Sunday.
No. If anybody is going to be around tonight, hit me up. Let us know. I think we're going to be playing for a bit. So, again, thank you everybody for coming on. You guys enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah,
take care, guys.
enjoy it.
Enjoy, guys. Have fun.
Let's hit that outro.
Say it with me now.
I gotta take my